In the world's largest and most populous country, the distance between the political capital, Beijing, and the financial center, Shanghai, used to be a journey of dozens of hours. Still, now it is only a short afternoon. How did this seemingly impossible thing become a reality? The answer lies in a miracle of the 21st century. The high-speed railway from Beijing to Shanghai is a transportation project symbolizing China's aspiration to conquer speed, technology, and national stature. But what is behind those trains that glide faster than the wind? A global race for infrastructure? A calculated economic and political strategy? Or simply the need to connect people in the modern world? The story of this railway will make you look at China through a completely different lens. In the heart of the vast land of China, a railway line of more than 1.300 kilometers stretches out like a strip of steel, connecting the two most powerful and prosperous centers. Beijing is the political heart, and Shanghai is the financial heartbeat of the country. The Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway is a transportation project and a living testament to China's aspiration to break through, master technology, and affirm its global position in the 21st century. With up to 300 km per hour operating speeds, CRH 3808 trains speed across the North China Plain, cross the Yellow River, and pass through modern cities while keeping passengers smooth and stable like sitting in a mobile office. Thanks to that, a journey that used to take more than half a day now takes less than 5 hours. A true miracle in the history of modern transportation. But the steel line is more than just a means of transportation, it is an economic engine. By connecting more than 20 cities, large and small, along the route, the Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway has created a vibrant development corridor where industrial, commercial, educational, and technological hubs have emerged. New urban areas have sprung up around modern stations, from Jinan to Nanjing and Hefei, turning each stop into a starting point for new opportunities. The line demonstrates China's strong internal capabilities. More than 80% of the technology is developed domestically. This is a turning point for the infrastructure industry, showing the determination to be self-sufficient and the ability to compete with the world's transportation technology superpowers. Socially and environmentally, high-speed rail brings a green revolution. Each train helps to eliminate thousands of flights and buses, cut carbon dioxide emissions, and create a more sustainable transport ecosystem for tens of millions of people. The Beijing-Shanghai line is now more than just a track. It is a living axis, a symbol, and proof of China's substantial rise. It shows that when a country puts its aspirations into every stone and screw, the trains carry not only people, but also dreams. As the Beijing Shanghai high-speed train speeds through vast fields, past bustling cities, and majestic rivers, it shortens geographical distances. It opens up countless great benefits for the entire country of China. This railway line is a living testament to how an infrastructure project can change a country's economic, social, and environmental landscape. First of all, the most obvious benefit is saving time. Previously, the journey between Beijing and Shanghai took 12 to 15 hours by regular train or by waiting at the airport if flying domestically. Now, with a speed of 300 kilometers per hour, people can take the train in the morning in Beijing and enjoy dinner in Shanghai. This is not only convenient for individuals, but also helps increase labor productivity, trade, and tourism along the entire route. Not only does the speed matter, but the route also brings outstanding economic efficiency. It connects the most dynamic cities in eastern China, forming a continuous economic development axis. Transit cities previously considered investment backwaters have become bright spots, thanks to their significant passenger traffic and quick access. Modern stations have become new commercial centers, leading to a boom in real estate, services, and jobs. This route also contributes to reducing traffic pressure and protecting the environment. High-speed trains consume less energy and emit significantly lower greenhouse gases than cars or planes. With hundreds of trains per day, the route has helped reduce millions of vehicle trips on the road and reduce the load on major airports. A clear step towards sustainable development. Socially, high-speed rail has narrowed the gap between regions, creating conditions for people to move easily and access learning opportunities, jobs, and high-quality services in large cities. It has also changed travel habits, as many people choose high-speed trains as a part of their daily lives, faster, safer, and more conveniently. Finally, the Beijing-Shanghai high-speed rail symbolizes China's self-confidence and internal capacity. Mastering this line's technology, construction, and operation has helped China become the world's leading country in high-speed rail infrastructure, paving the way for exporting technology to other countries. As the high-speed train leaves Beijing South Station, glides past ancient streets, crosses vast fields, and speeds towards the glittering Shanghai, we are witnessing a living symbol of the breakthrough of modern China. The Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway is not just a transportation route but a testament to a country's intelligence, aspiration, and stature, which are rapidly moving into the future. What makes this route special is its length of more than 1.300 kilometers, the vast number of passengers each year, and its incredible speed. Running at a steady speed of 300 kilometers per hour, the trains speed through each region while still feeling like sitting in a luxurious waiting room. In just a few hours, a person can start a new day in Beijing and finish work in Shanghai, something that once seemed only in science fiction movies, but has now become normal for millions. Beneath the shiny metal shell is a complex and modern technological system that is among the most advanced in the world. The CRH-380A trains are designed with inspiration from the kingfisher's beak, possessing a perfect aerodynamic appearance and being the product of more than 80% domestic technology, demonstrating China's manufacturing and innovation capacity. The trains are fast and smart with automatic control systems and real-time monitoring, ensuring the journey is accurate. It is impossible not to mention the huge infrastructure system stretching from north to south. Endless bridges, modern stations like airports, soaring railways running through forests, rivers, and plains. All are built with absolute precision, enduring all changes in weather and nature. Each screw, each piece of steel rail carries the mission of transporting not only people, but also dreams of a connected and prosperous China. This high-speed rail line is not just about speed or comfort, but also a green step forward in modern transportation. Compared to cars or planes, high-speed trains help reduce greenhouse gas emissions while saving energy and minimizing urban noise. It is not only fast, but also the choice of the future, a cleaner, more sustainable future. The Beijing-Shanghai line shortens the distance between the two cities and narrows the gap between people and dreams. It symbolizes a country in transformation, constantly moving towards higher standards of technology, quality of life, and global status. The Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway is a modern transportation project and a strategic pillar in China's economic development picture. Since its inauguration, the route has opened a new era of trade, investment, and sustainable growth in the country's most populous and dynamic region. First of all, the most significant economic benefit that the route brings is to strengthen the connection between China's two leading economic poles, Beijing and Shanghai. Beijing is the political and administrative center, where decisions are made, and many universities and research institutes are concentrated. Meanwhile, Shanghai is the economic locomotive, where international financial corporations, free trade zones, and the world's largest seaport are located. Shortening the travel time between the two cities from more than 12 hours to only about 5 hours has sparked a boom in cooperation, investment, trade promotion, and high-quality human resources between the two regions, vigorously promoting the growth rate. Not only stopping at the two starting points, the route also passes through a series of key cities such as Jinan, Nanjing, Hefei. Places that were once considered transitional areas have now become new economic development axes, thanks to the continuous flow of people, capital, and information. Industrial parks, commercial centers, and urban infrastructure along the route are continuously upgraded, creating a new wave of investment and providing millions of jobs for local people. A long-term economic benefit is the reduction of logistics costs and increased transportation productivity. Thanks to the accuracy, high speed, and high frequency, this expressway helps businesses save on freight costs while improving the domestic supply chain. The rapid circulation of goods, services, and labor between key economic regions increases the efficiency of the entire national economy. Moreover, the high-speed rail industry, from train manufacturing and infrastructure construction to ancillary services, has also become a significant economic resource. China's self-design and production of most of the technical components not only saves on import costs, but also makes the country the world's leading exporter of high-speed rail technology, bringing in significant foreign exchange earnings. Finally, the route also creates a strong spillover effect for related economic sectors. Tourism develops thanks to convenient travel, real estate increases in value in areas near the station, and service systems from dining, accommodation, to connecting transportation all benefit. All of this creates a dynamic economic ecosystem revolving around this highway. The Beijing Shanghai high-speed railway has brought profound changes within China and created a wave of influence throughout Asia and the world. From a strategic infrastructure project, the route has become a symbol of the world's most populous country's technological strength, development thinking, and global ambition. At the regional level, this route is a model locomotive promoting the movement to build high-speed rail systems in many Asian countries. Its outstanding success has inspired countries such as Indonesia, Thailand, Laos, Malaysia, and India to develop high-speed rail networks to increase regional connectivity, reduce dependence on aviation, and improve logistics capacity. Many countries learn from the Chinese model and sign direct cooperation agreements to import technology, receive investment, or assign Chinese companies to build similar routes. In addition, the Beijing-Shanghai line is also part of China's Belt and Road Strategy, which it is vigorously promoting. It demonstrates to other countries an effective infrastructure development model that can facilitate comprehensive economic development, from urbanization to industrialization and tourism development. Thanks to that, China not only exports technology, but also exports models, thinking, and soft political influence through infrastructure. This high-speed railway has increased China's industrial, scientific, and technological status internationally. From behind major powers such as Japan and Germany, China has quickly risen to lead the world regarding network length, number of operating trains, and integrated technology. This is a convincing demonstration of the global competitiveness of Chinese-made products, breaking the long-standing prejudice about the quality of Chinese goods in the international market. More importantly, the line's success has created a global competitive pressure, forcing developed countries to accelerate innovation in the transport sector. Europe, the US, and Japan are also restarting high-speed rail projects or upgrading existing networks to avoid being left behind in the 21st century infrastructure race. Finally, the Beijing-Shanghai line symbolizes China's modernization and a clear statement that China wants to move faster domestically and lead the game in infrastructure and global connectivity. Each train running on this line not only carries people and goods, but also carries the aspiration of modern China to become a world-building power. The Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway has made a strong domestic impression and attracted attention and evaluation from Western countries, especially the United States and European countries. This is not only a simple transportation project but also a symbol of China's technological and economic change and development, causing mixed reactions, both admiration and concern, from these countries. In the United States, the Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway is considered a miracle in the transportation industry and a testament to China's ability to implement large-scale infrastructure projects. Many experts and analysts in the United States admire this route's speed and efficiency. The New York Times and other major newspapers have not spared praise for the modernity and breakthrough in the design of this railway system, and have affirmed that China is ahead of the United States in developing a high-speed public transport system. For the U.S. government and business community, however, the line is also a reminder of how far behind the U.S. is in infrastructure development. While China has invested heavily in modern infrastructure projects, the U.S. has struggled to upgrade and expand its aging transportation system, especially regarding high-speed rail. The success of the Beijing-Shanghai line also underscores the competition among countries for the ability to build modern infrastructure, a key factor in maintaining global economic advantage. Europe, home to well-known high-speed rail systems such as France's TGV and Germany's ICE, has also praised the Beijing-Shanghai line. However, European countries view the line from a different perspective. While they admire the speed and scale of the project, they are also skeptical about factors related to safety, environmental quality, and sustainability. European transport experts stress that, although China has made impressive achievements in the rail industry, the scale and speed of its development have sometimes led to a lack of quality control. In addition, some European countries are also concerned about the geopolitical influence that China can gain through infrastructure projects such as the Beijing-Shanghai Railway. China's expansion of influence through infrastructure investment projects, especially within the Belt and Road Initiative framework, is increasing political and economic competition with Western countries, including members of the European Union. In this context, some countries such as the UK and Germany are also looking to improve and invest in their high-speed rail technology, hoping to maintain competition with China. Another notable factor is the possibility of technology transfer. Europe appreciates that China has developed and produced most of the technology used on this railway, from high-speed trains to control systems. This is a testament to China's substantial progress in mastering technology and competitiveness in the global market, which may prompt European countries to innovate and invest more heavily in research and development. In short, the Beijing-Shanghai Railway is a source of pride for China and a challenge for Western countries. The US and European countries see this project as an example of innovation, outstanding infrastructure development, and a wake-up call for reform and innovation in their transport sectors. This also opens up opportunities for countries in the region and worldwide to look to China's success in building a modern, cost-effective, and highly efficient transport system. The Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway is a simple transportation project and a symbol of China's spectacular infrastructure construction and technological development breakthrough. Not only has it changed the way people travel within the country, but it has also had a substantial impact on the economy, politics, and society, not only within the country but also has a profound impact on the region and the world. From the obvious economic benefits to the profound environmental impacts and global connectivity, this route has demonstrated that China has risen to the top in the high-speed rail industry with determination, innovation, and substantial technological investment. Countries such as the US and European countries can see the challenge from China in terms of technological competition and the approach to infrastructure development, as well as maximizing their benefits in promoting economic prosperity. Despite differing assessments, it is safe to say that the Beijing-Shanghai Railway is an admirable success story and a reminder that in the era of globalization, every country needs to constantly innovate and change to thrive and maintain its competitive position. In the future, the line will continue to play an essential role in promoting connectivity and trade, and creating new opportunities for other countries and regions, while affirming China's position as a global infrastructure power. So our video today has ended. Thank you for watching, and if you find the video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. I will respond immediately. See you in the following videos. Wishing you a great day.